about the first vehicle we've seen. Yulara. First vehicle we've seen in the last 36 hours. Other than the last one was that motorcycle tour. Busy road. Oh, it's the coppers. Good. The white fellow at Yulara said that he wanted us to get out of town pretty quick. He said there was sorry time going on. Not sure what that means, but I reckon there's cops are going in there to put in place some of these communities. Wild, funeral and stuff. You have different mobs come in, always clashes. I'm sorry for this, but can't be good. Well, we're coming up to a border crossing. There's a Len Bedell marker there. So yeah, we're going from one state to the other. We're leaving Western Australia and entering the Northern Territory. What that means is that time zones change, as do the road conditions. It looks like they improve, which surprises me. But yeah, we'll just pull over here for a couple of minutes. Photo opportunity. The next stop will be a tiny community called Kintore. We'll be calling in there just to have a look, see, maybe get fuel, because we don't really know the distance between Kintore and the next refuel stop, so we'll probably call in there as a precaution, I think. Football, anybody? We're just entering Kintore. The next fuel stop's about 270 k's away, so JP will definitely have to refuel. I think the general store will be closed. It's we generally close during the middle of the day for a couple of hours, but I believe fuel is 24/7 using a card, so we'll probably just get fuel and then head off. That looks very new and modern. Police didn't pull us over, so we can't be doing anything wrong. We just went past the Bowser. It's pretty well secured, but yeah, it's a card jobby again, which is good. And that's the general store there. That's well and truly closed. Opal once again. Obviously hasn't gone 24 hour for very long, because there's the original refueling times, pretty limited.
We don't have our fuels on the blink.
We're just going to go out of town to have lunch. We won't just attract too much attention in town like that. So yeah, we'll probably pull up here, I think. It's the footy oval. Next stop, Papunya 267. It's currently, I don't know, about 500 kilometres to Alice, so we should arrive sometime tomorrow around noon, I would think. That's a young family. There's the male in the middle. Just a few kids. Must have been some good seasons out here. Very healthy looking. Quite often they're covered in mange, the fur, but no, they all look good. You're good? It's another two behind me. Two more behind me.
I'll wait here then. I'll wait here.
I'm just looking for a bush camp. Well, this is Spinifex country. It's all burnt out. Well, some of the area here is burnt out, so it could be our best option. Trouble is, as soon as you get off the track for a big heavy bike like mine, it tends to sink pretty quickly. JP thinks he's found a suitable spot. I'll tell him if it's suitable or not. As I keep moving, I should be alright, I think. As soon as you stop, that's where the problems start on this sort of stuff. As long as I keep moving, I don't think I'll sink. Another risk is staking a tyre with all this burnt timber around. I reckon this will do, mate. Change direction. I don't know which side to get onto. There's no wind. No, we just have to cop the hurt. Yuck. There's a bit of wind. Yeah, we're on the wrong side. Unfortunately, we're downwind. Oh well, cop the hurt. It's only a double. Well, we're just rolling into Papunya. We all have to refuel here, otherwise we're not going to make it to Alice. The arrangement here, I believe, also is 24/7 fuel by using a card, which is just made our journey so much easier because most of these places have very limited opening times. So it's good that fuel's available 24/7. We just fuel up and go without waiting around or inconveniencing anybody. All we've got to do now is find the Bowser. You wouldn't think it'd be so hard. Oh, there we go. There he is. There it is. Opal again, as you would expect in a community. I've just checked with the white fella in the store, and I asked him if it was okay to get a cup of coffee, and he's okayed that because there are certain restrictions out in these communities at the moment, but he's happy to serve us, so we'll take the opportunity to support local business.
Then we turn right, that's the key, right?
Alright, we're about to hit the bitumen. The last time we had any significant amounts of bitumen was I think about 5 days ago when we left the Great Northern Highway in Western Australia. 5 days of gravel, unsealed roads. Australia, folks, adventure rider utopia. Not sure whether there's too many other places in the world where you'd be able to cover that sort of distance without any significant sealed roads. At one stage we didn't see a car for about 36 hours. Anyway, this will take us into Alice Springs, a couple of hours away. That's effectively the halfway mark for this trip. By then we would have covered about 3,500 kilometres, I think. We'll be in Alice Springs overnight, long enough to resupply, replenish, and start heading west, I guess. Alice Springs now. First port of call, we're going to go to a lookout, Anzac Hill. This ride is all about JP. Chris and I are fairly well travelled, but JP hasn't been to some of the places on the itinerary, Alice Springs being one of them, and the lookout gives you a good overview of the layout of the land here. So we'll go to the lookout first and then make our way to the accommodation.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, remember them. Lest we forget.
Well, we've arrived at our destination for today, Alice Springs Tourist Park, and we thought we'd take the luxury of getting a cabin for the night. We've been living like dogs for the last 7 days, or 8 days, so we thought we might sleep off the ground for a change, just for something completely different. Beautiful.
The person you are calling is not available. Please leave a short message and it will be sent as an audio message.
Slam, it's Steve Bly. Can you give us a call, mate? Hopefully you've got my number. Well, I've been asked to drop off this parcel to Slam. Slam's the local tattooist here in Alice Springs. I don't know what's in the parcel. All I know is that they didn't want to send it through the mail. So anyway, I'll keep my end of the bargain. I said I'd drop it off and I will. Slam's not home. Alright, here at the local Coles, sorry mate, here at the local Coles, resupplied with the essentials. Alright, it was, good to have hot and cold running water and a toilet and a bed with a mattress instead of sleeping on the ground like a dog. Eventually caught up with Slam, the tattooist, last night and handed over the parcel. Had a bit of time on his hands, so I ended up getting branded. Why not? What he said was, if you're in Alice and you want to get inked, then give him a call, mention Mongrel Dog Productions and get 10% off. My tattoo came with a guarantee. He said guaranteed not to rub off. So yeah, if you're in Alice, mention Mongrel Dog Productions for 10% off with Slam. From here we are going to get a bite to eat, breakfast, and then start making our way towards Kings Canyon, or sealed roads now for the next about 500 kilometres. So I'm sure we'll tire of that very, very quickly. Well, today's drawing to a close, thank goodness. Nothing more boring than endless kilometres on the blacktop. Tonight we're staying at Kings Creek Cattle Station. They got some campgrounds and stuff, so we'll stay here tonight and go and have a look at Kings Canyon tomorrow morning in the coolest part of the day, we hope. Alright, JP was the only one who did the walk at Kings Canyon. Chris and I didn't really have the right sort of suitable footwear for the walk, so we took a rain check. We'll be back here one day, we'll do the walk then. JP did say it was absolutely spectacular, although what it did do, it aggravated his ankle. He hurt his ankle some days ago when the bike landed on him, and that's quite swollen now, unfortunately. Anyway, we're about 3 hours from Uluru, or Yulara, the tourist hub for Uluru, or Ayers Rock. So we'll be there later on this afternoon, and we'll spend 2 nights there so JP can crawl in and around the rock. we're away on day I can't remember. And can't be bothered counting. We're leaving Yulara, which is the tourist hub that supports Uluru. Bit of rain during the night and this morning, which has complicated things a little. The unsealed roads around here could be a bit damp. Doesn't take much rain before these roads become very treacherous, very dangerous. So we'll just see how we go. We'll test the waters. We've got to enter the national park, go past Uluru, and we'll go to the Olgas and have a look for JP's benefit. He's not been there. And hopefully we'll have a seamless journey all the way back to Perth. Drizzling with quite a bit of rain all throughout the night. I've got some concerns about the road conditions. Doesn't take much rain before the roads and tracks out here just turn to mud.